Well, you were up early, love.
I couldn't sleep. Why didn't you tell me Bill Whiteley died?
Well, I won't upset you.
When's the funeral?
Dunno. You're not thinking of going, are you? Best get the rest of the hay in before the weather breaks. I thought we could do that together.
I said to Jack that I'd help him.
Ah. Fancy going for a drink tonight? It's Alan Turner's birthday.
Oh, I don't know, Joe. I don't really feel up to it.
Oh, fair enough.
From Arthur Bright.
What does he say?
Wants to go over the quote again.
Great. Means we're still in with a chance. Obviously, your little outburst didn't do any permanent damage.
He said he appreciated straight talk.
Yeah, well, he certainly got that.
I suggest we organise a dinner party when Dolly's back.
Good idea. Dolly's cooking should certainly impress him.
Yeah, good traditional English food. Not too fussy or ostentatious.
Right, that's settled then. Give his secretary a ring. Oh, when Dolly comes back, perhaps you can sort out some sort of menu.
Yeah.
Dinner for 5.
5?
Well, now you've told Bright that you're engaged, Kathy will have to be there.
I told you I won't let you use Kathy again.
Half a dozen more will do it, I reckon. Then we'll have a tea break, eh?
Oh, I could go on a bit longer.
Well, you might be able to, but I'm having a cup of tea.
Oh, you're getting old, Jack.
Cheeky!
You haven't changed.
No, nor have you, love. Hey, do you fancy going out tonight?
I don't know. I don't really think I can face it.
Oh, rubbish. Anyway, you've got to go sometime.
I know.
Well, tonight's as good a night as any, Kate.
Sarah going?
Yep. And Rachel and Michael. A proper family party.
Well, you're right. I've got to do it sometime.
Right, that's settled in. There you go.
Hey, you meant to be stacking them bales.
And you're supposed to be up in the top 20, not lecturing us on how to stack bales. Persuaded Kate to come out tonight.
Great. I gather it should be a good evening.
Aye. I don't think too many people will take much notice of you, Kate. Not when they see Alan's birthday present.
Why? What is it?
You wait and see. Come on.
Has he decided where he's going yet?
Greece, I think.
I think I must be paying Nick too much money. Still, it'll do them the world of good. I've been meaning to apologise for Arthur Bright's behaviour the other day.
Look, there's no need, really.
There is. He was extremely rude, and I'm sorry.
No, worse things happen. Just hope it was all worth it.
Yes, we're all keeping our fingers crossed.
Still not heard anything yet?
This morning, in fact. He's coming round for dinner. We should be able to close the deal by now.
No, good.
We thought you'd like to join us.
Look, I'm sorry, Frank, but no, not again.
This deal could make or break us, Kathy.
Look, I know. And I know it wasn't your fault, but it's your business, Frank. Look, you just have to do it without my help.
There's no need to do that, Annie. I can do it.
I always make the beds. I've done Joe's already. Sleep well, did he?
Think so?
A bit uncomfortable, that sofa.
Yes.
I suppose you think it's nothing to do with me.
I do love him, you know.
Do you? Isn't it time you started to act like man and wife?
It isn't as easy as that.
Marriage isn't easy. It needs to be worked at. Start at the beginning. Start treating him like your husband.
I'm not trying to hurt him, you know.
Aren't you?
Morning, Chris.
Hiya. How are you?
Fine. Looks like you could be lucky with Mr. Bright.
With a bit of luck, yeah. How did you know?
Oh, your dad told me when he was trying to persuade me to go to dinner.
Oh, you're joking.
Don't pretend you didn't know.
Look, honestly, Kathy, I told him I wouldn't ask you. I didn't think he'd just do it himself.
Doesn't matter anyway. I told him I wouldn't go.
Oh yeah. I must have ricked it when I chucked that last bale.
Is that better?
Yeah, oh, it's getting better.
See, Sarah? That's the kind of love and attention I should be getting.
You get more than your fair share. Hello, Annie. No.
Go.
Joe's just got a bit of a backache.
Probably sleeping on that sofa.
Ma,
After a hard day's work, I need a proper night's sleep,
it's none of your business, Ma.
isn't it? Don't know why you bothered coming back.
I think I'll just go and take Lucy for a walk. I'll see you later. Come on, Lucy. Good girl.
Well, thanks, Ma.
Come on, this way.
Thanks very much.
Alan! Elizabeth needs you! Has Elsa told you where they're going on holiday yet? I'm ever so pleased for them. They deserve a break.
I'm not sure they should be using Alice's money, though. It doesn't seem right.
Oh, it's not much. There'll still be plenty left. And it'll do them all a lot of good. Alice as well.
Elizabeth, what can I do for you?
It's Mr. Horton. He's got a meeting with you at 2 o'clock. The buyer from North East Hotels, the trout contract.
Oh, I'd forgotten all about it. Look, Elizabeth, you'll have to deal with it. I've got a meeting at the town hall in half an hour.
But yes, Miss
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I'll just have to leave you to sort it out. I've got to go and get changed.
Whatever you say, Alan. He looks terrible, Caroline. He's doing far too much.
They're both doing their best, Annie. We've just got to leave them to it.
I can't help it, Henry. I can't stand the sight of her. She's making Joe so unhappy.
Have you thought any more about my suggestion? I spoke to Marion last night.
I can't leave with things as they are.
You can't bear to be here, you can't bear to leave. No wonder you're in such a state. Look, a couple of weeks in the sun will do us both the power of good. What do you say?
I feel as I'm being pushed out of my own house, that I'm running away.
Nonsense. It's the sensible thing to do. Give Joe and Kate time to find themselves again, without having to worry about what you think.
Maybe you're right.
I know I am. What do you say?
Why don't you ring Marion now? Tell her we're coming.
Seth Armstrong, your hour has come. Oh, oh.
So, Seth, you look like you've seen a ghost.
Don't be daft, Archie. I knew it were you all along.
Yeah. I bet you thought it were Bill coming back to haunt you.
Well, Bill always said he'd get his own back on us for playing same trick on him in Tiny Watson's grave.
Give us an hand out, will you?
You must be joking. Get out your son. I've some years left before I get down there with you. Have you got measurements right?
Of course I have.
The man to make sure, else it'll be too small again.
Hang on. If I recall, it were your fault last time because you measured Tiny Watson.
It was your fault size dropped in. And the same thing will happen again if you're not careful.
Yeah. I'm going to do this properly and look after old Bill. Sad, innit? You think about it. Dying alone like that.
You weren't alone. You were there.
Yeah, but I'm not family, am I?
Perfect way to go, though, weren't it? I mean, what can be better than going off in your sleep? Come on, I'll help you to tidy up and we'll go down to Woolpack for a drink. Before you start making me feel as miserable as what you are.
Go, Rachel. Me and your ma are waiting. You sure you won't come?
Yeah.
Right, I'm ready.
At last. All we need now is Jack and Sarah.
So, I'm going to meet your young man at last, am I?
Oh, I hope you like him.
I'm sure I will.
Right, we ready then?
Yep, let's go, everybody.
Before you all dash off, Henry and I have something to tell you.
There you go. At last.
Jack. Henry and I are going to Tuscany for 2 weeks to stay with Marion.
Oh, when?
Tomorrow.
But Ma, we're in the middle of haymaking.
You don't need me for that. I just feel I'm getting in the way.
Don't be daft.
You and Kate have got a lot to sort out on your own without me putting my nose in.
There's really no need, Annie.
Yes, there is a need, Kate. I've tried not to interfere, but I can't help myself, so it's much better if I leave you to it.
But Ma...
No, Joe. My mind's made up. Henry and I are leaving first thing tomorrow morning.
You sure you won't join us, Dad?
No, he's your client, son. You know him better than I do. Where are you taking him?
We'll meet at the Woolpack for a drink first, then on to the Feathers. I thought it would be a good contrast. Quiet country pub, then high-class cuisine. Best Yorkshire can offer.
And the prettiest barmaid in the Dales.
Speaking of which, you've got a cheat, Dad. After all I said about Bright's treatment of Cathy, and you've still got the nerve to ask her.
I invited her to dinner and she refused. Besides, you never get anywhere in this life without a bit of cheek.
You want to use Cathy to help us get a contract with Bright. Sounds more like pimping than cheek. I tell you, Dad, I won't let you treat her that way.
I'll go.
It's all my fault.
I shouldn't worry about Ma going on holiday to Tuscany with Henry, Kate.
In fact, I might go with her.
Yeah, why don't we all go? Leave you two to run the farm.
Hello. So you can stop worrying and enjoy yourself.
Aye.
Yeah, we'll have a good laugh tonight. I'll even let you beat me at darts.
Hey, watch it. I'm pretty good these days. We used to play all the time. Darts, pool, cards. Nothing else to do, really.
What was it like?
Rachel.
No, it's all right. I don't mind talking about it.
So what did you do during the day?
Oh, as I told you, we played darts, table tennis.
No work?
No mailbags, if that's what you mean.
You must have been bored to tears.
Yeah, I was, really. Well, to begin with, till I got used to it. But it gives you time to think. The one thing prison does is give you the freedom to think.
What do you think about then?
Everything, really. Myself, family, you.
And what was the outcome?
Lots of things. Too many. One of these days, I'll tell you. Oh, my God! Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. For a moment, I thought it was Pete Whiteley. This was just where it... Do you want to go back, Kate? No, it's all right. We better go on. Come on. I'm sorry. We'll be late. I don't want us to be late. Come on.
Sure.
Yeah.
Evening, chaps.
We're not too late, are we?
What for? The evening's entertainment.
Oh, that.
So you're still as miserable as ever, Archibald? You done my car yet?
No, I've been a bit busy digging Bill's grave.
Oh, I thought the funeral arrangements were up to lovely Lynn. Don't tell me she's leaving it all to you.
He's up at Bill's sorting things out.
Oh, don't let me detain you.
What are you waiting for, then?
Nothing, old chap. Just taking in the evening air.
All right, then. It's not been so busy for ages, Ellen.
Probably all here for your birthday.
Oh, nobody said it. You would have thought the odd card.
I gave you one.
Well, all back in. Yeah. Oh, will you hold on a moment? Caroline, it's for you. It's to Mother's nursing home again.
Right, Alan, I'll take it in the back room.
Now then, Seth, Archie.
Now then, Archie.
Orange.
And I'll have a pint.
And how are you both?
We're fine, thank you, Mr. Turner. Are you going to serve us or not? He's wanting us to buy him a drink for his birthday.
No chance they're going to drink off me. Hey, up.
There he is, Mum. Michael, meet my mum. And this is Mrs. Feldman. We've met before.
Hello, Kate.
Hi, Mrs. Sugden. It's nice to meet you. Rachel's told me all about you. Well, I mean, she's
Why
told me...
don't you call me Kate, eh, Michael?
Can I get you a drink, lad?
Yeah, thanks, yeah.
Elizabeth?
Oh, yes, please, Jack.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Mum, I'm going to Leeds tomorrow to look for some digs. Do you want to come with me?
I'd love to if you think I could be of some help.
Of course you can be of some help. Just needs a bit of moral support, don't you?
Yeah, and a bit of extra cash wouldn't go amiss.
I don't know about that.
You haven't changed.
You want to watch her, Mrs. Sugden? She'll be dragging you off to student parties before long.
That wouldn't be too bad an idea, would it, Rachel? I tell you that... I didn't know that she was still here.
She must have come back for Bill's funeral.
That's all I need.
Didn't think you were ever going to make it.
Yeah, well, babysitter finally turned up. Only an hour late. Gin and tonic, please, Kath, when you've got a minute.
Len, when did you get here?
A couple of hours ago. Been sorting out the arrangements.
Look, I'm sorry to hear about Bill.
Yeah. When did she get out?
A couple of days ago, I think.
She gets out, poor old Bill dies. Makes sense to someone, I suppose. That was Dolly.
Oh, don't tell me. She's decided to stay a bit longer.
No. She'll be back sometime tomorrow.
Couldn't she be a bit more specific?
No.
What's that?
I don't know. She sounded strange, standoffish.
How do you mean?
As though she was keeping something from me.
It's your imagination. Now, people always sound funny on the phone.
Yeah, probably right.
Anyway, we can go ahead with our dinner party now.
Yes.
2 pints of lager. Then half a lager, please. And that's it.
Lynn? Hello, Rachel. I was sorry to hear your news. Don't worry, Rachel. You seem quite fond of wearing black.
There we are, Rachel. That'll be £6.72, please.
Thank you.
Alan, I'm sorry, but I'll have to go to Scarborough tomorrow. They seem to think Mum's had a stroke.
Oh, dear. Is she in hospital?
Yeah, I may be gone for a few days.
No, don't worry. Kathy and I'll be able to cope, won't we, Kathy?
Is she all right, Mum?
I think so, love. Don't think there's any real need to worry. What's going on now?
Mr. Alan Turner,
Yes? How may I help you?
would you mind stepping around this side of the bar, please, sir?
Oh, found you out at last, Alan. Not before time.
Would you mind showing me your hands for a second, sir?
What on earth for? No, just a minute. No, what the devil's going on?
Oh.
Happy birthday, big boy.
No, just a minute.
It's enough to turn beer cloudy.
Oh, it's disgusting,
Now, look at them anyway.
Come on, Alan, get up.
Calm down, Sarah. They're just having a bit of fun.
Oh, dear, poor Alan. It's not fair. Not his birthday, too. Come on, big boy. Don't be shy. Give us a kiss. Come on. Can't you see he's not enjoying it?
Leave him alone.
He's enjoying it. He's loving every second of it, aren't you, Alan?
Why don't you put this back on, Levi?
Hey, do you mind?
Fred, come on, Alan.
Never seen one before. It's not one nut.
Thank you, Christopher.
It's all right, Alan. Think nothing of it. Let's get these off.
Yes, please.
Are you all right, Alan?
Yes, I'm so sorry, my dear. It can't have been a very pleasant sight.
It's not you who should be apologising, Alan. I was one of the mugs that contributed towards that. I'd got no idea.
Why didn't you try and stop her?
Well, there was so little time. I did try, but I just really didn't know what to do. And everybody else seemed to be having a good time.
Surely they must have seen that you weren't enjoying it, though.
Oh, thank you, Carol. Caroline, would you get me a clean shirt, please?
Yes, of course.
I feel sort of dirty somehow. I don't know what you can have been thinking, Elizabeth. I don't know what I look like.
Well, I couldn't really see anything. I don't think anyone could.
Well, let's just be thankful for small mercies. I don't think I'll ever be able to look a policewoman in the face again.
Typical of a Tate to spoil all the fun.
Exactly.
I didn't see many people having fun, especially Alan.
Oh, come off it. He was loving every second of it.
He didn't love the end of it, though.
What?
Well, I thought it had been just some young lady in one of them tight costumes.
What? For 75 quid? Listen, for that money you get the real thing, old boy.
Is that what you paid? 75 quid? You want your head looking at? That's exploitation, Polo.
Oh, don't start that political claptrap with me, Archibald. She got paid.
Is that what matters?
What's wrong? We had fun. She earned herself some money. What's the problem?
Do you think she'd do that if she didn't need the money?
Don't be so stupid. It's her choice.
It wasn't Alan's, though, was it? It wasn't fun for him.
Oh, come on, a nice girl cuddling up to you. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. It's degrading and humiliating, and it wasn't for Alan, it was for you lot.
Nonsense. It was his birthday present.
No, it wasn't. You did it so you could watch him squirm.
Oh, don't be that boring.
Boring? It's not like you, boring. Your lives are so empty and worthless that you think get your kicks from degrading women and humiliating your friends.
That goes for just about every man here in the room.
I don't need any help from you.
I'm sorry, I thought I would...
I'll see you later, Arch.
Won't be long, love, all right.
Sorry.
Alan, to get you a drink.
Thank you, Archie.
It's all right, Mr. Turner. She's gone.
75 quid down the drain.
Oh, there you are. This is for you.
Thank you.
I think your client's getting restless.
He'll be all right for the moment.
It was really good of you, Chris.
Well, how upset Nick was when I booked that stupid kissogram for him. And what you said the other day.
I think Alan could cope with Arthur Bright being rude any day.
It's the same thing, though. Not caring about other people, how they might feel. It's what Dad does all the time. As long as his business is okay. It's what I do as well, isn't it?
Only sometimes.
Most of the time, I think. Don't suppose Tony does that.
No, he's always very thoughtful. Are you still having the dinner party with Arthur Bright?
Yeah, of course. He can be as rude as he likes to me and Dad. We'll put up with just about anything to get the contract.
Is it that important?
Yeah. I mean, we're just about getting by. Bright's contract would make all the difference. We could afford to take on more permanent drivers, more tractor units. We'd be almost back to square one.
Would you like me to come?
What, to dinner? Oh, don't be daft. There's no need for that.
If it's important to you and it would help you get the contract, then of course I'll come. And pretend to be your fiancé.
Kathy. That would be great. Thank you.
But just for dinner, mind you. And you've got to stay sober and drop me at my door.
It's a deal.